Well, hello everybody, I am Spegtacular, the Silver Stacular, and as you can see, my cup hath runneth over. I want to talk to you real briefly about some things that have made me more financially secure. And it's going to be about me personally in this small little snippet about me. So, let me tell you about me. First of all, I'm just a regular guy. I came from like almost nothing. Mom and dad were working hard for pennies, and then here I come, and I'm no special student by any means. I ended up going to college, but that was much later in life. Anyways, so I'll tell you something special about me, though, that I think is kind of unique. And I think that some of you may do this, but the first thing I do when I wake up is I stumble around a lot because I don't even know where I am. I'm just kind of like, whoa, what just happened? Did I just, am I dead? But I eventually get to my favorite chair and I sit there and I get my phone. This is the first things I do now. And I go ahead and I look at two things. I look at the metals prices and I look at the stock prices and stock news in those different prices and different headlines in the stocks. That's like my first things I do every single day. I don't check my email. I don't go on YouTube and see the comments. There's a lot of things I don't do, but these are the first things that I do every single day when I wake up. Even on like Saturday and Sunday, I'm kind of curious what's going on in the world. And I don't know why. I've just been doing that ever since I was a kid. I think I was probably about 18, 19 years old when I just started caring about what's going on in the world. Didn't always have a cell phone, but I get a hold of a newspaper, things like that, and start looking at what's going on in the world and in the markets. And I've just continued that. As soon as I got a computer, that was the first thing I did. I got on the computer. Of course, it took a long time for that silly thing to boot up, get on the internet, and start looking about what's going on with the markets, seeing if I needed to invest in something. And I think that you're going to be excited because I believe we're kind of in a little bit of a bearish territory right now when it comes to the stock markets, and it might be an opportunity. And, a lot of people have asked me, they're like, oh, man, Spectacular. He must be just, set. He must have money just coming in like crazy because he's getting all these medals for his videos. It's not like that. I've had to invest for years in order to, get this stuff right here. It's not like I just wake up and I have money just to do crazy stuff with. I have to go out and work hard, invest, do some research. But I tell you what, if you do this much research and you're this ready, you can end up getting this much gains potentially. There's a little luck involved sometimes, but research and being ready will definitely help you be successful. I want to talk a little bit about some options that you have right now to help you be successful. I've partnered with First Mining Gold on this video, and I'd also like to thank First Mining Gold for sponsoring this video. I don't always take every sponsorship that comes my way, but I will be discussing in this video the reasons why I did partner with First Mining Gold. Now, of course, as you know, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy on the internet doing YouTube videos and talking about some things that I have discovered and learning about as well. This video is only for educational purposes. You need to do your own research, so make sure you do it. But now, let's get on with the information. All right, I have two companies I'm going to talk about. First being First Mining Gold because they are first. Why not talk about them first? So First Mining Gold does have a ticker symbol for the OTC markets, FFMGF. I'm going to show you that chart right here. Also on the TSX markets with FF only. I have that information down in the description, of course. So that's the first company we're going to talk to and look at their chart. From what I'm showing you right now, it's down a little bit, as are a lot of other businesses out there right now, which I know you're thinking, I got to get out of the market now. No. Keep an eye on things. This is when a smart investor really starts paying attention to the markets when things are going down, because this is your opportunity to get in on the dip, to get in on a cheaper opportunity. So make sure that you're watching what's going on. You're following the markets right now more than a lot of times, because we see these dips coming. We got to be ready for them. And that's what I was talking about earlier. Be ready for these opportunities. All right, let me talk real briefly about First Mining Gold's chairman, Keith Neumeyer. I'm just going to read a brief little snippet out of this. First of all, it says, Mr. Neumeyer has worked in the investment community since 1984, so almost before I was born, this guy. Gee whiz. Mr. Keith Neumeyer, who has an unparalleled track record which includes creating two world-class mining companies, First Quantum Minerals Limited which has now grown into one of the world's largest copper producers, and First Majestic Silver Corp, which is one of the largest silver producers in the world. So just their chairman has plenty of experience, but then you get other professionals as well who also have a lot of experience. And Dan Wilton, Raymond Pullman, Richard Locke, Leanne Hall, those are the directors. All right, now I'm on their projects tab. It says, since going public in 2015, First Mining has built a portfolio of gold projects in Eastern Canada, a Tier 1 mining jurisdiction. The company's strategy is to advance these projects to develop either by itself or in conjunction with carefully chosen partners. So right here on the map, you can see what they got going on, either wholly owned being in the yellow or partnerships being in the red. So now one of their big projects is called Springpole. I'm going to read a little bit of the project highlights for you on that. It says, one of the largest undeveloped open pit gold deposits in Canada. Whoa. Reserves of 3.8 million ounces of gold. Average annual gold production of 335,000 ounces in years 1 through 9. Whoa. Could you imagine if you just had that laying around in your house? Golly. A long history of gold production in the area. One of the few projects in Canada able to produce more than 300,000 ounces per year, and existing infrastructure in place. So Springpole has some good things going for it. I'm looking over this information, and there's so much. I mean, this is why I say that you got to do your own research as well. You know, I can only make a video for so long, but you can get in here just on some free time and check out and see if this company is worthwhile to you. I'm looking over this document right now that they have on their website. This is just one of them, and the thing is 370 pages long of information about the company and what they got going on, and all their analytics and reporting. It's just so fascinating. This company's not hiding anything, and you really got to check them out. So now, like I showed before, they have other wholly owned and partnerships available. I've only talked about one so far, Springpole, but here's Cameron, and they have more wholly owned. It says the Cameron Gold Project consists of a district-scale 528 square kilometer land package encompassing the Cameron Gold Deposit, the West Cedar Tree Deposits, the East Cedar Tree Deposit, and several other highly prospective gold showings. Canada is just a gold hotbed, and you know, you just almost can't go wrong with mining there. It seems like it's just got so much ready and available. All right, so here I am, a researcher just like you, looking into First Mining Gold, and I see one of their biggest properties that they have fully owned is Springpole. And I see this, and the potential of Springpole by itself makes this company just so valuable. And you look at the price of the stock being only 32 cents, there is a real bit of a discrepancy there, is there not? I mean, there's it seems like a really undervalued company from what you get in just one property with Springpole. And then they have other wholly owned properties and partnerships too. It seems like there's some real opportunity for growth when it comes to their stock price, in my opinion. So I have this really interesting slide here. It says, First Mining Gold, key takeaways, why now? First thing it says is advancing Springpole, robust strategic asset. So again, Springpole is huge as far as the amount of gold that they're taking out and the potential there. Very interesting that this company even has more assets than just Springpole, because Springpole really just adds so much value to the company, First Mining Gold by itself. Also, next it says unlocking the value of our multi-asset portfolio. Again, you get some wholly owned properties, you get some partnerships, you get a lot with this right here. It also says assets located in Canada, a top mining jurisdiction. We talked about that. Canada is really like the king of gold, is it not? Next, it says trading at a significant discount to peers. Compared to other companies and what First Mining Gold has to offer and what their portfolio looks like, you get a real significant discount. Again, like 32 cents a share in the US markets. That is like nothing. I think I got like 75 cents and change today from when I went to the coffee place, and I could have bought 2 shares, you know, just with that right there. Kind of interesting to think when you think that way. Last, it says experienced team in place to surface value. Again, many companies out there, man, they just have, you know, just a little bit of experience here and there. They're just trying things out. Here you have some of the best in the business, so much experience. Keith Neumeyer, again, 37 plus years of experience just by himself. Pretty amazing. All right, so now I have a short video from First Mining Gold. It's Dan Wilden, the CEO of First Mining Gold, talking about the company a little bit in video form.
First Mining Gold has an outstanding portfolio of gold assets located in great jurisdictions in Canada. The flagship asset really is the Springpole project in northwestern Ontario. Springpole is a 5 million ounce resource that we're currently in consultation around in terms of reference for our environmental assessment. And we also have the Goldlund project located in Northern Ontario. It's had some really exceptional drill results over the course of the last year.
Again, going back to First Mining Gold is offering so much information. If you go to their investors tab and down to the media tab, you can look at several, and I mean like several different YouTube videos and videos done on the company. So there's plenty of research here. You can get more information about their board of directors and just kind of what their company is all about. And the intelligence level of these men and women working for these companies right here is just phenomenal. So definitely go there and check out just the insane amount of information and videos and interviews that they're doing about their company, because they're proud of it. And you know, that should help you to kind of make a decision on whether or not you want to invest in a company if they're proud of themselves. Now, First Mining Gold does have a joint investment with another company called Treasury Metals. So we're going to talk about that briefly here, and I'll give you a bit of the overview and talk about their stock price as well. Their overview says Treasury Metals Inc. is a gold-focused exploration and development company with assets in Canada and is listed on the Toronto Stock Exchange, or TSX, under the symbol TML, and on the OTCQX, or the US markets, under the symbol TSRMF. So we have TSRMF right up here, and you can see that it traded at about 65 cents today, came up recently, and you know, again, a low price on a company that's in partnership with a huge company like First Mining Gold. You have a lot of opportunity here to get in on some of these companies for almost nothing. Like I said, the amount of change that I got from going in and getting coffee today could have got me some stock here. And it's pretty fascinating when you think about how little it takes to get involved in some of these. All right, back to the overview. It says Treasury Metal Inc.'s 100% owned Goliath Gold Complex in northwestern Ontario has received federal government permission to proceed on final authorizations and permits following successful completion of the environmental assessment process. Goliath Gold Complex is slated to become one of Canada's next producing gold mines. So it's already ready to go, it sounds like, huh? And lastly, it says, in addition, Treasury Metals Inc. holds a 100% interest in certain mineral claims that constitute the Laura project. And just the amount of experience, again, that comes out of these companies, Treasury Metals Inc. has, this is going to sound like a weird thing for me to say, over a century of experience in just their technical and management team. Pretty amazing. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and talk about Treasury Metals Incorporated projects. So it says Goliath Gold Complex Overview. The Goliath Gold Complex currently refers to a prospective 65-kilometer trend in a 330 square kilometer land package comprised of 3 distinct mines / projects / deposits located within the Wabigoon Greenstone Belt in the Dryden Sioux Lookout area of northwestern Ontario. So here you can see a photo of what's going on there. The Goliath Gold Project Mine and Mill, and there's a location. Look at the resource tab right here. It says resource, not 100,000, 1.2 million ounces available here. So pretty fascinating amount. And here you have the Goldlund Mine Project, resource almost a million. You got 840,000 ounces. Whew. Host to gold. And previously, the host to gold and silver for the Goliath Gold Project. So you got a little bit of both. And you know we love silver here. And then next it says the Miller Mine Project, and 79,000 ounces. And that's for gold. So Treasury Metals has 3 distinct, really high-level mining projects they got going on right now. Kind of the headliner being the Goliath Gold Project with, again, over 1 million ounces ready to go right there. Pretty fascinating. What's nice for our environmentally friendly and conscious people out there, Treasury Metals also has that commitment like you have, you know, and one of their headlines right here on their commitment does say adopt and promote policies specific to protecting the environment. So they're not just going to go out there and, you know, mine and go crazy and just ruin everything. You know, they are environmentally conscious, and I think a lot of people should appreciate that. All right, so again, analysts saying here's some companies right here so that things should be a little bit higher than where they're already at. You can get into First Mining Gold and Treasury Metals for pretty darn cheap. So there's a lot of potential there. Definitely do your own research, like I said, and man, be ready. Be ready for these dips in the market. We're getting into this dip situation right now. This bearish market is upon us, and there's going to be opportunities to just go ahead and let your cup just runneth over. Thanks for watching, and I got to go for now. Spegtacular is out.